Is it insecure of a man not to like or want you to dress sexy in order for you to be his wife?
What's sexy?
What I got on, like what I got on right now.
Oh, let me, I gotta get a good look at you. Let me see, where your shirt at? Kitty, what do you think?
I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure, he's territorial. That's a man's nature, and that's absolutely okay. It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself, knowing what you are exposing yourself to. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself. That's coming from a man. Men will tell you that if you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object. Stop calling men insecure. That is their God-given right to say, I don't want my woman to present herself out here because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself.
Let me tell you, I agree with everything that woman said. And the first thing I want to address is, since when did dressing sexy mean dressing like a slut? You can dress sexy without being half naked. You don't need your tits all out, your ass cheeks hanging out your dress. So now when men express an issue with their woman going out half naked, you have a bunch of women talking about oh, you got a problem with a woman dressing sexy? Men don't have a problem with women dressing sexy. Men have a problem with women dressing trashy. There's a difference. Where's the respect for yourself? You see sexy, men see a whore. And I'm not saying she's a whore, but she's wearing a whore outfit. And this is the thing that confuses me, because women swear that they don't want to be sexualized and treated like an object. But then they turn around and sexualize and objectify themselves.
Are you guys single?
No.
You got boyfriends?
Yes.
Let's say your boyfriend, he wanted you to change outfits because he thought you were dressing too wild. What would you tell him?
No. The fuck? No. That's cute, but no.
Some girls told me they broke up with their boyfriend because of...
So both these women are in relationships, but they're out in public in lingerie outfits. And the thing is, it'll be one thing if they're with their boyfriends, which I believe is still inappropriate, by the way, but at least they would have male protection and they would look unavailable. But here they're half naked, no male chaperone, sure to get a bunch of wanted and unwanted attention, which I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. This is single woman behavior. And even if they were single, this is pump and dump material. This is one night stand only, delete the number after post nut clarity.
Is that too much or is that reasonable? What do you say to that?
It's pretty reasonable, but that's just me. Like, it shouldn't matter what you wear, so.
Isn't he the king worth listening to though? Just a little bit?
I mean, he's not really respecting you, so. If he's like worried about like other guys looking at you, that means he just looks at other girls. Like, it's all projection.
And then last question.
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That's like if she says, I don't want you talking to other girls. And I counter by saying, oh, that's just projection. You're only saying that because you talk to other men. She's using deflection by saying it's projection.
And then last question. This question kind of got people stumped a little bit. If a father is considered to be a good father, if he wants his daughter to dress modestly, why is a boyfriend considered controlling if he wants his girl to do the same?
Good question.
Fuck, that's a great question.
But even your father shouldn't.
Your dad shouldn't like...
I mean, honestly, just like don't wear it around him. Because obviously every father's gonna like pass out, but like
Still.
he doesn't have to see it. I don't know, actually.
Okay, shout out your IG.
Fuck.
Yeah, they have no answer for it because there is no good answer for that. And when she says, oh, well, just don't wear it around him. If you have to sneak to dress sexy, then that means subconsciously you know it's wrong. Men want their woman to dress modestly because they want to protect them, one, and they want them to present themselves respectfully. That's all there is to it.
All right, let's say you had a boyfriend and he wanted you to change outfits because he thought, you're dressing a little bit too wild. What would you tell him?
What would you tell him?
I have had that happen, and I break up with them because that's controlling, and I don't fuck with that.
You broke up with him?
Yeah.
A few other girls told me the same thing.
Nice.
And so
It is wild that women would break up with their boyfriends because he wants you to have morals and respect for yourself. That is nuts.
my final question to that is, if a dad is considered a good dad for, encouraging his daughter to dress modestly, why is a boyfriend considered controlling if he wants the same for his girl?
Oh, that's so interesting. Here you go. I'm out of here.
Yeah. You better walk on.
What percentage cheat on their man when they're on girls' trips?
80%.
Jeez.
Whether 80%, whether it's married, not married, or unmarried, entanglement, situationship, pimping, hoeing, whatever the 80%. Every time a bitch go out of town with their friends, they think they could get away with the most because you're not going to come back home and tell on your friend. You're not going to be like, hi, your wife cheated on you with 3 in Miami Beach on spring break.
Oh, dude, I like Damn. We interviewed someone else. They said 70, but you're saying 80.
80% of women cheat, not 70. That's too less.
That's too low, right?
That's too low. 80% of women cheat. The other, they want to stay loyal to their because they got money. That's really what it is.
God damn. Not them only being loyal for the money. Look, I don't know what the data is on this, but I think 80% is a little high. And look, I've been around girls on trips, and yeah, some of them do be wilding out, but I've also seen girls be tested and stay faithful to their man. I know you guys are gonna kill me in the comments, but I'm gonna say 50%. I don't think it's that high. But there's a caveat. I think it depends on where the girls are going on the girls trip. Now, if they're going to Napa Valley to do some wine tasting, then I think you might be good. But if they're going to Miami on one of those all-white parties in the islands, then oh yeah, your girl getting folded like a lawn chair.
Do you do drugs? So you just a boring ass nigga?
Yeah. Me too.
I like a nigga that I can have fun with.
I'll be honest, I used to think I needed alcohol to have fun, but that's because I was a boring individual. If you need drugs or alcohol to have fun, that's because you're a boring person. When people used to try to get me to do drugs, I tell them I'm high off life, baby. Drugs, no drugs, alcohol, no alcohol, we can still get lit. I'm gonna have fun regardless.
Matter of fact, what's your name again?
Riley,
Riley. Where you from?
Kentucky.
And what you like to do, Riley?
Okay, I like to have fun,
What
but
kind of fun? Like adventures,
like,
Six
yeah.
Flags?
Yeah, definitely adventures. I like
You ride all the rides?
not that, but I'm saying like traveling and fucking like.
Damn, why everything is what you okay then? Besides, fucking this what you like what else like you wanna have like what adventures like you like to ride a horse or I don't know if I can eat at a table with her. She be like,
She gonna say some crazy shit. Can't take her to my Duke's house.
Thanksgiving.
It is really embarrassing how thirsty these women are to date celebrities. And I'm curious to know if that's all that she likes to do, or she was just saying that because she thinks that's what he wants to hear. And for a guy like Quavo, I'm sure there are plenty of women willing to give him some cutty. So he's not worried about that. There are plenty of groupies offering the same thing, and they look just as good, if not better. I talked about this in the previous video about how guys should keep sex talk to a minimum on first dates, and the same goes for women. She represented herself like a sex object, and he's looking for someone with a little bit more tact and a little bit more class. The ironic thing is, if she presented herself like a lady, the traveling and the sex was sure to come. But because she was so thirsty, she fumbled the opportunity to get with a high-value man. We gotta do better, ladies. And that starts with having morals and respect for yourself. But that's all I got for this one. Please let me know what points you agree with, what points you disagree with. Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And if you got anything out of this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.